Lights, camera, action. It's that glorious time of year where you can, yes, plan your whole week around movies. The 28th Wisconsin Film Festival runs April 9th through 16th with over 135 films to choose from. Documentaries, American indies, world cinema, and so much more. All on the big screen right here in Madison. Popular screenings are already selling out, so don't wait. Start planning today at wifilmfest.org.
Is there a science that explains God? What if the next great paradigm shift isn't about matter, but about spirit? A free lecture titled The Science of God and Its Power to Heal Us explores these questions. Speaker Nikki O'Hagan will travel from Ireland to Madison to share this talk on Thursday, March 19th at 6 p.m. at First Church of Christ Scientist on Seago Road. All are welcome. Visit ChristianScienceMadison.com for details.
This is CityCast Madison. I'm Bianca Martin, and here's what Madison's talking about. Today, how well do you know our region? And songs from the 80s, 90s, and early aughts. Well, today's your lucky day if you're feeling good in those categories because we're bringing back Madison Trivia on CityCast Madison, and we want you to play along. Paul Guse, host of Smarter Than You Trivia, is here with me now. Paul, welcome back to CityCast.
It's great to be back here.
Yeah, you are so fun. It's such a delight, and you're the cleverest, so thank you for making the time. Soon we'll bring in my competitor today, our newsletter editor, Rob Thomas, to play around with me of trivia. But first, we got to say, for those who aren't familiar, what is Smarter Than You Trivia? What's your story, your origins, the mystique? Share all.
Our version of trivia started at Cafe Momar, the now defunct Cafe Momar, 20 years ago. Yeah, that hurts. That's tough to say. And it kind of started at just me asking people questions against their will at the bar. And the bar manager at some point was like, you should, do this a little bit more structured and organized. And that started on Sunday nights, primarily for the service crowd in downtown Madison. And the name of the home team for Cafe Momar is Smarter Than Cafe Momar, or like Cafe Momar is Smarter Than You, I think was the name of their home team. And then that just kind of became the name of the trivia. After Cafe Momar closed, we did trivia at a number of different places, taking brief pauses for the birth of both of my children. And then, it's been continuing. The whole idea of trivia is that it is, number one, entertaining to me. Number two, just under that, is that it is entertaining and fun for other people. It's not really meant to be an educational thing, or people, there's been a lot of times people come up and be like, well, I'm not good at trivia, or I'm really good at trivia. It's fun to find trivia questions that are, atypical trivia questions. But the whole idea is that whatever bar or establishment we're doing it at is that people have fun. So that's the idea behind it. I do want to say it's called Smarter Than You Trivia based on that old name. I am in no way saying that I am smarter than any of the trivia participants. I'm actually pretty bad at trivia myself. I just now have done this for so long that I appreciate, good trivia questions. So
I appreciate you being humble about the name and making that disclaimer. You're definitely very smart, and you've set it up. And I want to ask now, I'm sure there are folks listening who do go to your trivia or have been, but where and when do you host trivia these days?
It's first and third Wednesdays at the Harmony here on the east side of Madison, and then once a month at the Muska Lounge as well, usually on a Tuesday. The next trivias coming up are Wednesday, the 18th of March, and then next Tuesday, the following Tuesday on the 24th of March at Muskie. So the 18th is at Harmony because it's the third Wednesday.
And that's today.
Yeah.
Paul, you're a host who writes all your questions from scratch. You also sing gorgeously. There is a lot to get excited about with Smarter Than You Trivia. And now I have to introduce my competitor. Let's bring in Rob Thomas, our newsletter editor. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Bianca. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Rob.
So I go way back with Paul. I used to do trivia at Momar. And in fact, on my wedding night, we came to Smarter Than You trivia at Merchant with
I remember that.
in our wedding finery with our wedding party, and we didn't do very well. I
No.
think we were pretty distracted. Yeah.
Did I give you bonus points or did I help you in any way? I feel
I think
like
you probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was your
Yeah.
wedding gift to us.
that was bringing you from 7th to 4th place, still
Exactly.
winning nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds
Yeah.
like something I
Yeah.
would have done.
So Rob is here, and Paul, will you tell us the rules for trivia so we can hop on in and I can make a fool out of myself? I do want to disclaim now that I've asked you to tell the rules that Rob makes Madison quizzes for our newsletter readers.
Really?
Yeah, so he's got a leg up on me, but it is what it is.
Well, I'll see what I can do with the prepared questions. If there could be a pro Bianca or anti Rob hints that I could give, I will do that. So here's the rule. Rule number 1, do not cheat. That's it. By virtue of us speaking to each other, you're on the internet, you have access to the internet, you can look up all these questions probably, but the rule is not cheat. The second rule, and this is an important thing when we're doing this at the Harmony or the Muskie or anywhere else, is if you see somebody cheating, do not complain to me about it. This is a self-regulating system. You can do whatever you want if you suspect somebody of cheating. Just don't bring it to my attention. I'm not going to do anything about it. So that's that. And that works really well in person.
You don't want to have to handle it. It
I
has to
don't.
handle itself at this point. You did what you needed to do, and through the ages.
And I'll tell you, the citizenry out there, the trivia citizenry, are really into taking things into their own hands. If they suspect somebody of cheating, they just go right after it. It's great to see.
Mob justice is very strong. In the
It
trivia
is.
community.
And it's where we're headed as a
Yeah.
society. So let's just get used to dealing with things on our own.
Okay, no calling out cheaters, Rob. I've got an eye on you, but I won't say anything. But
Okay.
since we're virtual,
Back at you. Yeah.
since we're virtual, Paul, there are no prizes, right? Except pride.
No, there are definitely prizes. And here are the prizes. The second place team, or the loser, gets this Goonies DVD I have in my hand, which I will deliver to you. The first place team, or whichever one of you beats the other one, you get 3 prizes. 1, I will buy you a cocktail, beer, or fountain drink of your choice at some Madison establishment. I will also provide for you a drink token to Mr. Roberts, which does not exist anymore. It is now the Atwood. So you can try to cash that in. And you will also get a Smarter Than You t-shirt.
Holy smokes!
Wow.
Okay, we're getting special treatment,
Shoot.
but I'm not
Yeah.
mad.
But the second place prize is a Goonies DVD. So I think it's kind of a wash. Like both the Goonies DVD is better than all the other things I listed for first place prize. But you see, we're all winners here.
Rob and I chatted about this before, but I have prizes from the past, being on a winning team the couple of times I've done it, a Toby Keith CD and a Celine Dion CD that is in my car. So, and Rob, you have a crazy
Speaking of
prize.
prizes from the past, Paul, you remember this gorgeous
wow.
creature. It's a hollow chicken that was full of like the most disgusting candy I've ever eaten in my life that I won. We won second prize many, many years ago. The candy disintegrated, but I've kept the chicken all these years.
Something that started at Cafe Bobar 20 years ago is the prizes are not good. And that has been what we've been going for the whole time. So it's just like you mentioned, a Toby Keith CD. Like those are bad.
Which makes it extra good.
Yeah, that's the
And-
thing. People love garbage prizes. I've learned so
Yes.
much about my friends and family in the Madison area, but if there's something I see in a gas station or grocery store that's just like, oh, that looks horrible. Even my kids now are like, are we going to get that for trivia? I'm like, we sure are. So
You're looking out. Okay, I'm ready. I'm excited. Paul, I am handing over the reins to you. Let's get her started.
all right, we'll break this into a couple rounds. First round, each correct answer is worth 1 point. The first question is a math question, sort of. Here it is. How many Culvers are there in Madison? So I want you to think about this. How many Culvers are there in Madison? In the Madison city limits. How many Culvers have a Madison address? I'll give you a hint. It's more than 2 and less than 17.
Should we list them?
You
Should
can
we collaborate on this? Okay. There's one on Todd Drive. I know that. There's one on Mineral Point Road.
Yep, Mineral Point was what I was thinking of.
There's got to be one by Easttown, right?
There's one by Easttown.
Okay.
Yep, that's a go-to. There's one over by Monona, but it is in Madison.
It is. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So we're at 4.
Is there a north side one?
I love that we're collaborating. We're too
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, this is off to an annoyingly.
Wow. I think we might
congenial-
We're so sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like how our morning meetings are.
I know. Well, I think I'm going to say 5 because I bet there's 1 or 2 I haven't thought of.
Okay.
Okay.
Rob's answer is 5. Bianca, what are you saying?
Locked it in.
Locking it in. Who wants to be a millionaire? I'm going to say 4.
Okay, the correct answer is 5. And you
Whoa.
guys listed them out. There's the Mineral Point one, the
Yeah.
Todd Drive one, which I call the Beltline one, the Cottage Grove Road one, the Easttown one, and Rob, you are correct, there is one by Northport for a total of 5 Culvers
Oh, okay.
in Madison, Wisconsin.
Nice.
Rob deserves that one.
He does. That was nice. All right, number 2. So right now, Rob is in the lead 1-0. Number 2, this is going to be the first one to say it. When I'm done asking the question, whoever says the right answer first gets the point. Here we go. What former Madison mayor writes the centrist political blog Yellow Stripes and Dead Armadillos?
Oh, that's Mayor Dave Chislevich.
That is Mayor Dave. That is so.
There you
Rob's
go.
in the lead now, 2-0.
Uh-oh.
Bianca, there are
I knew
some.
this was coming.
Yeah, this is fine. There's at least one thing in the music round that is aimed squarely at you.
Interesting.
That
This
sounds
is going to
good.
be fine.
Yeah.
Number 3, Woody Ann's is no longer Woody Ann's. What is it called now? So take a moment to kind of think about this. Rob, don't say anything. Right? Rob doesn't know, I don't think.
I do not know.
Bianca, do you know?
I don't. I've heard of Woody Ann's. I was going to make it a joke so people are at least entertained and say Woody Guthrie's. Yeah. I don't know. But should we just guess?
Yeah, just guess. Just guess. That's perfect. Give me your best guess, and I will award points to whoever I think has the better wrong answer.
Lazy Jane's?
Nice.
I'm going to say the Muskie.
Well, the Muskie and Lazy Jane's are established places elsewhere. Woody Ann's is this tiny little bar on the east side that reopened as Jan's Bar. So
Okay.
Woody Ann's is on, I forget the name of the I think,
Is it
Winnebago.
off Atwood?
Yeah, it's off
okay,
at
that's
Atwood.
exactly. Okay, I
Yeah.
did know the place. It's right by where.
Yeah, it's the railroad tracks. It's a brick.
Yeah, by
it's
the
a-
Bur Oak. It's the bar
Yes,
right next to the
exactly,
Bur Oak.
the bar next
okay,
to the Bur
I
Oak.
actually
Oh,
did think
okay.
it was maybe
Now I'm
that.
pict-
So,
okay.
man,
I like Bianca's answer better,
Yeah.
obviously. So
She
it's
was
now
closer.
2-1.
I
Yep.
just threw my hands in the air like throwing my cords everywhere. I've got to be careful.
There you go.
Okay, I'm on the board.
We're emotionally invested in this.
All right, here we go. Round 2. We'll just say, whatever. What the hell? Point totals now have doubled, so each correct answer here is worth 2 points. This is going to be the first one to say it out loud.
Okay.
What is the only Wisconsin county with the letter Z in the name? Work it out. Dane? No. Columbia? No. Milwaukee? Seems like it's close, but no.
Ozaki?
There it is!
Oh, good job.
Hey!
Rob has 2. Bianca's in the lead now with 3.
Wow.
Pressure's on.
Woo!
This is a tough one. Number 5. Name the 2 people who have appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated the most times. Name the 2 people who have appeared, not together, but have appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated. The swimsuit edition doesn't count, and this is in the entire history of Sports Illustrated.
And this is in Madison.
It's not Madison. No.
It's not Madison. Is it Wisconsin related?
No. It's
Okay.
not. I'm just throwing that in there as a palate cleanser.
Okay. Well, not bikinis. So, my first thought was, of course, Pamela Anderson or someone of that nature. And then I started thinking, I was like, Ron Dane. And I was like, that's a little bit of a stretch, but I mean, obviously he's a champion. And then I started thinking about Aaron Rodgers and, Brett Favre, but it's not even Wisconsin based.
It's not even Wisconsin based. One of them, most everybody gets. Like, who's one of the most popular athletes
I
and
mean,
is on the cover.
yeah, Jordan comes to mind for me.
Jordan's number one.
Okay,
So really the
like-
guess is like, who has appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated after Michael Jordan as many times? It's a tough one. So just take a guess.
I'm going to say golfer Seve Ballesteros.
Okay.
Ooh.
There
I
we
was
go.
going to say Steph Curry.
So number one was Michael Jordan. In fifth place was Tiger Woods. I'll take this opportunity. Neither one of your answers were in the top five. In fourth place was Tom Brady. In third place is LeBron James. And in second place, the answer we're looking for is Muhammad Ali.
No, I knew it.
Oh.
Muhammad Ali was on that was really my true thought. And then LeBron, and then I said Curry. Dang. Wow. Could have been
I was
mine.
thinking Brady too. That would probably
Yeah,
been my
Brady.
guess.
I thought it was Tiger Woods. I would have guessed Jordan and Tiger
That's-
Woods.
yeah.
But as I said, I am not great at trivia. So that's that answer. Here's the next one. And I have some commentary about this. Which way does one walk around the Capitol during the farmers market? The Dane County Farmers Market at the Capitol, which way does one walk around? And this was on your own website.
I know.
Yes.
This is my directionally challenged.
There's only two
self. I'm like,
choices.
I know. There's clockwise or counterclockwise.
Correct.
Okay, so we narrowed it down.
I feel like it's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say counterclockwise.
Okay. Rob, what's your answer?
I do think it's also counterclockwise.
That is correct. It is counterclockwise. But I take issue with how this was written up in your reporting. This is what it says in your reporting. Quote,
A lot.
contrary to popular belief, the flow of pedestrian traffic isn't enforced in any way at Dane County Farmers Market. You can walk any way you want, but locals will tell you to counterclockwise is the real way to navigate the market. End quote. That is false. There are rules. We live in a society. You cannot walk any way you want. And if you do, you should be and are ostracized. I remember this from years ago. He was smoking a cigar. He had a Chicago Bears hat on, and he was walking the wrong way. And I think about him once a month and how angry I was at him. So they are enforced. It is
There are
enforced.
traffic rules.
This is more that mob justice you were talking about.
Exactly.
Earlier.
I think I'm just a fan of mob justice. And yeah, and watching people get corrected. Yeah, you're right. It's not against the law, but it's one of the more abhorrent things you can do on the square, I think, is walk the wrong way for very long at the farmer's market.
It's incredibly aggressive, frankly, and I mean, Curb Your Enthusiasm song is going off. Like you're giving Larry David very strongly, but if it's not enforced, you are swimming upstream, my brother.
What if you pass like a strawberry one and then you went and you go like, oh, I should go get those. You got to take a whole other loop around
No,
to
just
get
a
back to it?
little bit is okay.
Okay.
Just get out of the flow. Either walk up towards the Capitol or walk into the street and walk the other way.
Just walk into the street.
Do not, under any circumstances, turn around and just start walking in the other direction.
Turn around. I mean, it's very scary. I mean, a bold move.
Now we're going to go to round 3, and then after that, we're going to do the music. Does that sound good?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go. Round 3. This is another capital question. This is more of a, you kind of have to close your eyes and imagine, I'm going to paint a picture for you. Here we go. You are standing at one of the intersections on the inner loop. You're looking at the Capitol. You're standing still. You turn to the left and you see the post. You keep turning to your left and you see Jenna's. You continue to turn left and you see the canteen. As you are making your way all the way left again before you get back to the Capitol, what business do you see before getting back to the Capitol? What is your answer? Again, you're looking at the Capitol, turn left, post, then Jenna's, then canteen, then what do you see?
This is what I get for never going into that coffee shop for no reason. It's a coffee shop, isn't it?
That is correct.
And it's pretty sleek. And do you know what it's called, Rob?
It's Wonder State, right?
Wonder State.
Oh, man.
See Wonderkin.
I'm going to
Okay.
give you a point too, Bianca, because you labeled everything correctly except for the proper name. I also think they should rename themselves Pretty Sleek because
Pretty sleek. Pretty sleek coffee. I like that.
Pretty Sleek Coffee. It is Wonder State. All right, so it is now tied. Here's the question. What was the precursor to Shake the Lake?
Oh, I know. That's Rhythm and Booms, right?
That is correct.
Rhythm is a dancer. Okay, music round, music round. Okay, I know Rhythm and Booms. That was a good one. Rob got it.
We can have, so, all right, Rob, let's see. Rob has...
Rhythm and Booms is
8.
so missed. Like, people really loved that. That was something we would come up for when I was younger.
Yes, Rhythm and Booms is an older person thing to
Yeah, that's why I got that right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do another one. Another Rob favored older person type of question. And we'll just do whoever's closest.
Okay.
In fact, the rest of these are just going to be whoever's closest. What year did The Onion first publish in Madison?
1988.
What? How did you... Are you cheating?
No, I'm not cheating, but we just reran our episode talking to the author, and I thought you might bring up The Onion.
Nice. Well, all right.
Boom.
You got smoked on that one, Rob.
Older person.
Yeah.
I guess I should.
By the way,
I need to
whoever's
listen to the
listening,
reruns.
Yeah, go back and listen.
Yeah, it's good up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. All right, here's the last question before the music round. This is also a numbers question. This was personally verified by me yesterday. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. I have to kind of paint the scene here. We were just talking about Mr. Roberts and the Atwood. There's another bar right in that region, which is close to my house, called Wilson's. Are you familiar with this bar? It's kind of close to the Harmony. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's big.
It is big. They have quite a few TVs. I went in there and I got from the bartender final count of how many televisions they have in that bar. I'm going to give you a few tips to begin with. It's a lot. That's tip number 1. So the question is, how many TVs or screens does Wilson's have? We are not counting the POS system. We are counting the 3 screens in the men's and women's bathrooms and also the 2 outside. Counting those 5 screens, how many total does Wilson's have in their entire establishment?
Point of clarification. How about the screens on the slot machine?
They do not count.
Okay.
These are things that you can watch sports on, which is primarily what they're doing. They do have a giant screen in the back above where they used to do karaoke. That is a split screen of 4. That counts as 4. So that counts as 4. So
that was too much help.
Yeah. Well, this is still, I'm giving you a lot of stuff. So whoever gets closest to the final number, how many TVs and screens? Also, in the last 2 weeks, they just added 3. Which is amazing because I thought they literally ran out of room to put screens. So they just added 3 in the last few weeks. What is the total number of televisions or screens at Wilson's?
I'm going to say 25.
Okay.
The number in my head was 16, so I'm going to say 16.
Okay. So Rob says 16. Bianca says 25, did you say?
I did, yeah.
The correct answer is 45 screens.
Wow. My first thought was 32. I need to just follow my gut.
You do. That's,
It's
I think,
insane.
the big takeaway from today's episode. Yeah. Follow your gut and speak your gut before Rob talks, I think is what you should do.
Yeah, if I was get your gut, I wouldn't be close.
It's insane. So I watched a Packers game there this past Packers season, and I was blown away. There is a TV for every person. And like Paul said, there are TVs in the bathrooms. And yeah, the 40, that's insane. I honestly, my boyfriend was like, I'm surprised you like it in here. I love it. I have my own TV. Like, that's my main thing is don't block me. I need to see what's happening.
There are TVs everywhere. When I went in there and I asked the young bartender, how many TVs do you have? He was just like, oh man, like he started looking around the room. He's like, oh, I think we got a number here somewhere. And then I asked a woman walking by who was a server, and I was like, hey, how many screens do you have in here? And she's like, I have an idea. You should count them. So me and this other bartender did count them, and we came to 45 total. So yeah, which is, 20 more than anybody would reasonably guess, but it is a lot. All right. So at the end of the non-musical part of this trivia, Bianca, you have 10. Rob, you have 8. You have some points to make up. I'm going to take a moment and get my guitar out. Okay. I am going to sing parts of 3 separate songs, okay? Just a little bit, and then I'm going to stop, and then you guys can talk about, either amongst yourselves or think about, who the artist, the title of the song, and the year it was released. And I know the year it was released is hard for everybody, but, it's hard for everybody. So that's what we'll do. Is everybody clear on the rules?
So you don't need the album? Sometimes
you don't need the album anymore.
Okay.
So Rob bringing up a Shot from the Past. I used to include what album it was released on. But as as us Gen Xers have gotten older and older, people, not only do they not know the album, people don't know what an album is. So I dropped the album from that. So now it's just the artist, the title of the song, and the year it was released.
It's a wild world.
Okay, here we go. Here's the first song. Love, I get so lost sometimes. Days pass, and this emptiness fills my heart. When I want to run away, I drive off in my car. But whichever way I go, come back to the place you are. All my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn. Without noise, without my pride, I reach out from the inside. Oh, in your eyes, like the heat in your eyes. All right, that's enough. So, Rob, I'm imagining Rob is picturing himself holding a boombox above his head in a jacket in the 80s, which I assume that you've done.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Bianca, do you have an idea of the title, the artist, and the year? You just want to take a first guess?
I'll take a first guess. I'll say I'm mesmerized, was mesmerized, and I'm not super familiar. So my guess is In Your Eyes, the year 1997. And I'm just going to say the artist is Bryan Adams. I know it's not, but...
Yeah, it's the wheelhouse. Yeah.
That is the wheelhouse. Rob, you want to clean up?
Yeah, I have a slight advantage that I was alive when the song came out. So that was Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
In Your Eyes.
Yeah.
And I think that was 86.
That's correct. You just want to throw the album out here and just...
Oh, that's so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is...
Rob is going to clean the floor with me.
First track, side 2, I think. But anyway.
Okay, well, then let's,
Impressed.
Yeah.
So then how did the points go? So Rob got all 3 points. Do I get 1 point for In Your Eyes?
That is correct. So you have 11. Rob also has 11.
Oh, right, boy. Nail biter.
Here we go. All right, this is the second one. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, oh, whoa. All right, just gonna skip to the verse. Face deep in between my best friend's knees, telling me that you don't want to hurt me. And I can't leave anywhere, falling off your plane, there isn't unclean. All right, Bianca, do you want to go first?
Yeah, so it's Fox, my sister's former band, PHOX. What year it is, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to guess it's 2011 or 12, and I know all of the lyrics, and the title is escaping me.
It's just one word, and it's not good.
Evil?
That's correct.
Great.
Rob, I'm sorry.
I had nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know it was Fox?
No, I didn't. Yeah.
Thank you for that ringer, Paul.
Oh, man. I was just listening to that the other day. I'm like, this song is so good. I'm like, oh, this is Madison based, kind of, as far as music goes. That'll work.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Baraboo musicians. They lived in Shorewood Hills, which, by the way, is actually not technically Madison.
Oh, really?
But is surrounded
Shorewood
by,
Hills?
yeah, I did prepare for this.
Yeah. Holy man.
I learned that today.
Oh, that's crazy.
So is that 3 points for me?
That is 3 points for you.
Okay.
You have 14. Rob has 11. So,
Doesn't look good.
Rob, you need to get all of this right, and Bianca has to completely get everything wrong for you
To tie.
to, for you to tie. That's right. Okay, here we go. This is the last one. I know you wanted me to stay. I can ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Oh, Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud, it's gonna cause a scene. She sees a baby girl, I know. Sing it, Rob! God, what have you done?
You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama.
I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. Rob, you take the first swing at this one.
Oh, I think it's Pink Pony Club,
Yes.
Chapel Roan.
Yeah, nice.
I think this has been around for longer than people think. So I'm going to
Well, I just want to say, Bianca, you knew those two things, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
mean, she was singing with you.
Yeah, this is true.
I'm going to say 24.
I'm going to say 23.
The correct answer, the correct answer is either 2020 or 2023. She originally released it in 2020,
I knew yeah.
but it was kind of like really released and became popular in 2023. So we're going to say 2023. Bianca wins.
Yay! That was close.
That was
you
very
crushed
close.
that, Peter Gabriel.
I should have to do the truffle shuffle since I won the Goonies, right? But yeah.
I think the truffle shuffle is, like a lot of things in the 80s, something we don't do anymore.
No, we don't do it
That's
anymore.
not something.
Did not age well.
I screened that movie with my children because I'm like, this is one of, I really built it up, like, since they were both born. I was like, when you see this, it's just going to be amazing. And I do remember my daughter during the truffle shuffle, she was just like, okay, so is everybody just like a jerk? Really? Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
At the
They were not
time.
very nice. Yeah.
No.
Oh my God.
The 80s were a rough time.
That was a hoot. Paul Guse, it has been too long. Rob, great game.
Yes.
Great trivia. This is really fun. And thank you for putting this all together, Paul. Thanks for coming on CityCast Madison. You're just the best.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Paul.
That's Paul Guse, Smarter Than You trivia host. That's all for today here on CityCast Madison. I'm your host, Bianca Martin. Don't forget, you can support the show and get great perks by becoming a CityCast Madison neighbor at membership.citycast.fm. And if you enjoyed today's show, why not share this episode with someone who's fun and loves trivia and maybe knows Peter Gabriel? All right, y'all, we'll be back tomorrow morning with more stories from around the city. Until then, take good care and thanks for listening. Who let the dogs out?